Hi, today, good morning, everyone. And today we're going to do some breath work and understand what is the importance of pranayama in our life. And we're going to learn some basic breath work to keep ourselves healthy. And that's the intention of this class. Okay. So, my name is Joshna. Through Atma Yoga Shala, we are trying to reach more people. Um, to learn how to breathe. This is also the most important topic which we don't really cover, even though yoga is from India. We sometimes look away. We don't really focus on pranayama practices. But pranayama is one of the most important practices to keep ourselves internally healthy and mentally sane as well. So before we go into the practice, I'll tell you what exactly this word prana or um, pranayama means or why is it helpful, so that you have that in understanding and the knowledge, and then the practice will become more and more um, easy and to relate to, right? So prana is a word which you all know. It's called the life force. Why is it called the life force? Okay, let's just take a breath. So breath is the like a gross aspect of prana, and subtle aspect of breath is your prana. So if you don't breathe in and breathe out, your life ends. And if at the same time, if your breath is not even, or if you look at your physical activity, when you do a physical activity, you're running or you're doing some kind of an intense activity, how your breath is, and when you are kind of depressed or dejected in your mental activity, how your breath is, there's an immense connection between your breath, body, and mind. And so this prana, the life force, it is supposed to be working relentlessly throughout our life, right? The moment it stops working, there is no life. So that's why it's called life force. Imagine you don't breathe for 5 minutes. You can even stop all the other activities, but breathing is from the time we are born till we are in our deathbed, right? So what is that important? How can we use this pranayama techniques, and what is the connection between pranayama and increasing the life force or regulating the life force? What's going on? So we have to understand this prana divides itself into five vital airs: prana, apana, samana, vyana, udana. So the prana, which I'm talking about, the mukhya prana, divides into five. So prana, apana, samana, vyana, udana. So even the first one is the same name as the mukhya prana. It's called prana. So here, this prana is helping to take things inward. For example, to eat, to able to drink water, to swallow, to have that kind of activity, and to take breath in. So all the things which is going inward. To live in this world, we need to have something going in and going out, right? So this prana, the first one is taking the things inward. The second one, apana, is taking the things outward. So like your excretion, your breathing out, all the excretion of your solid, liquid, and gaseous waste is because of apana. So we'll just focus on these two. There is prana, there is apana. The rest of it, it's again, it's a huge topic. We can discuss it later. So these two things are always involuntary. Like you say, inhalation and exhalation, you don't have voluntary control. Like unless and until you consciously think about it and you can control it. But usually, from the time you're born, you're breathing, you're waking, sleeping, dreaming, you're walking, you're eating, you're still breathing. There is no conscious thought process. You say you should breathe now or you should stop now, right? And if you look, watch your breathe, you're always like 2 seconds inhale, there is a small momentary pause, and there is exhale. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale. So that's how it always keep going and on and on. So how to bring that and voluntary control so I can have add more prana into my body, right? So now when you do a breath practice, we're trying to bring it in a voluntary control. That's the difference. So pranayama is to regulate this prana and apana, which is always in involuntary control, and we are bringing it under voluntary control. So how can we do that? Let's just start with a simple practice. Sit in any comfortable position, close your eyes, and I want you to observe how long your breath in and how long your breath out is. Relax and close your eyes. Feel the breath in your chest and feel your spine is straight. So, whenever you're doing pranayama, if you're rounded, you will not really have that chest openness to do the breath work. So, try to keep up upright position, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Your normal breathing. You're not trying to slow down the breath or make it faster. Just observe your normal breath. How many seconds can you inhale and how many seconds can you exhale? Now open your eyes. So usually if you look at it, I think by the time right now you'd have guessed. If you want to put it in, you can still do it. It's usually 2 seconds inhale and 2 seconds exhale, right? So right now we're trying to do a longer inhalation and longer exhalation. I still hope you can hear. It starts raining here. Hope it's not the noise is not too much. Tell me if you can't hear me. So we're trying to do 3 seconds long inhale and 3 seconds long exhale. And slowly we'll go 4 seconds long inhale, 4 seconds long exhale. Let's do this 5 times. Just 3 seconds long inhalation, 3 seconds long exhalation. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If I'm closer, I hope you can hear me better. Let's try 4 seconds long inhalation, 4 seconds long exhalation. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's try this one more. Inhale and exhale. Hi Priya, is it better if I come closer? Any of you who are in, please tell me if it's better if I'm closer or it's still noisy. We'll try to figure a way out. And so this is just, we've controlled our breath voluntarily for, let's say, 2 minutes maximum, right? So now imagine, thank you, Ritvik. So imagine if you're breathing without this awareness throughout your life, your breath is only 2 seconds long, 2 seconds. So in a, let's say in per minute, which is 60 seconds, you take 15 breaths in 1 minute, right? When you're doing a yoga practice, when you're doing asana practice, when you're doing pranayama practice, from 15 breaths to a minute, we can reduce our breath to almost 5 or 6 a minute. So, which is more than half, right? It's not even, we're reducing it to considerable amount. So, what does it mean is we are consciously focusing on expanding the life force. Because I said your prana is the subtler aspect of your breath, right? So now if you, by lengthening your breath, you're also lengthening your prana. So your life force also begins. So what is the right way to breathe? Naturally, we all know what the right way to breathe is, but then we just let it go from our awareness so that it becomes a little bit like something someone has to teach. So what are we going to do is you keep your hands on your chest and one hand on your belly. When I say inhale for 4 seconds, you're going to lift your chest up. Like visibly, I want you to feel that lungs, not only expand in the front, but expand to the side, expand at the back. So you're pushing the air into our lungs. Lungs is like an air bag in all different directions. So you're using almost all parts of the lungs together. All right, let's try 4 seconds inhale, 4 seconds exhale, with expanding our lungs and chest in all direction, not just in the front. So not just this, rather try to imagine that air is going on the sides, at the back of your lungs, all of these places. All right, let's try. Inhale, one hand on your chest, one on your abdomen, close your eyes. Inhale, exhale, 4 seconds long. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you think 4 seconds is a little too much, you can try only 3 seconds. That's still okay. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lungs expanding in all direction. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale again. Exhale. Fantastic. So now you are trying to come with a voluntary control of prana, which you made it 4 seconds or 3 seconds long from 2 seconds, which is already very good progress. And you're using your physical body, your lungs and chest to open up to the sides, in the front and the back. Okay, that's great. So now we have to understand how this prana works in our body, right? So all the physiological functions, whatever function you do, let's say you're eating, sleeping, digesting, going to the bathroom, hearing, all of this physical function is because of this force which is behind it, right? If you want to close your, like, there is something in the air and it's coming and hitting on your eyes, but immediately you blink your eyes, right? So the process is from the brain, but there is a force which this eyelids can close. What is the force? Where is that force coming from? It's a muscular force, but there should be something behind that asking that muscle to close. So that's what is prana. So every physiological function. So what happens at the time of death? This prana escapes from our body with the subtle body, of course. And then what happens then? Then there is no force to move any part of our body, right? So we are cultivating a habit to make this force a little more stronger and longer. So that way you have more energy to do any kind of activity. It can be a physical activity, it can be a mental activity. You feel still fresh, you know. So that's the importance of pranayama. And to even have the activity going on, to even blink your eye, to even speak, to even feel your digestion, the prana is the most important thing. So now let's cultivate and control this prana in different parts of our body. So right now, our nostril is the only way we know the breath goes in and breath goes out, right? So let's control the breath at the nostrils. Okay, so we're going to close your right nostril and only breathe through your left. Cool. We will just try and see how much our lungs can expand. Is it the same like before? Close your right nostril. Sit up straight, chin down. Inhale. You can use any mudra for now. Just we're going to learn about prana. So I'm not teaching you anything about how to keep your hands and all. You can just close your nose. Inhale through your left. Exhale through your left. It's not like a regular breathing. You're controlling it. So make it 4 seconds long, 4 seconds exhale. But if you can't do it, at least 3. All right. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly with control. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time to your left. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go one last time. Inhale to your left. Exhale. Fantastic. Now we're going to close your other nostril, your left nostril, and breathe only through your right nostril. You can change your hands. We're just learning how to control it. So get your practice going. You can use your right hand also if you like. Just close your left nostril. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your right. One, two, three, four. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your right. Two more. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your right. Keep your eyes closed. The instructions are very simple. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your right. Fantastic. Now relax. Get back to your natural breathing. If you see, your natural breathing will automatically slow down. It will go from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Your breath will become slow, your mind starts to slow down, In the beginning, this whole practice will feel a little bit tiring, a little bit like mentally, I don't want to do it, I want to sleep, It gives you that kind of an impression. But the more and more you practice, the more your mind understands this practice. It will give you so much energy. It will give you a glow in your face. It will, you feel like you're going to fly, because prana is just the air. Imagine that life force is filled with you. You have that amazing aura about yourself, and you feel like lifted up because you're so light. Okay, so now we're going to learn how to breathe in through one nostril, breathe out through the other nostril. Again, we're going to do it very slowly. 4 seconds long inhale, 4 seconds long exhale. Right now, close your right. If you have any blockage in your nostrils, it might be a little difficult. So just you can continue doing only one nostril breathing. Okay, it's very simple practice. Everybody can practice. If anybody can breathe, they can do this practice. Right now, close your right nostril. You're going to inhale through your left nostril. Use your thumb. As you exhale, you close your last with a thumb ring finger on the little finger. You close your left nostril and exhale through your right nostril. That's it. It's easy. So you're just going to bend the first two fingers and just do this like Baba. I don't know if it's that, but something, some kind of an activity. Okay, let's go. Close your right nostril. Inhale through your left. Close your left. Exhale through your right. But keep your eyes closed. Inhale again through your left. We're only doing left inhale, right exhale. 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 Two more. Left inhale, right exhale. Again, last one. Left inhale, slow, right exhale. Fantastic. So you just did very slowly, you did that. Prana is going into your system very, very slowly, in a very circular motion. And now we're going to, I'm making it a huge circle, but if you look at it, it's like left nostril, right nostril, left nostril, right nostril. It's like the flow is established. Now you're going to do right nostril, left nostril, right nostril, left nostril. Let's go. So you close your left, inhale through your right, 4 seconds, exhale through your left, close your right nostril and release your left. Again, close your left, inhale through your right, close your left, exhale, sorry, close your right, exhale through your left, right inhale, left exhale. You don't have to do this movement. I'm just doing it for the physical visibility for you. Right inhale, left exhale. Right inhale and left exhale. Fantastic. Release your hands. Now breathe through both your nostrils and see how much more your nostrils have opened up, how much more your throat is opened up, how much more your lungs can breathe. Okay, now close your eyes. You're going to observe that openness in your body just because we did 4 or 5 times inhale and exhale on both the nostrils, right? Close your eyes and feel how your lungs feel, how your nostrils feel, how your throat feels. All right, open your eyes. I'm sure you all felt a little bit different from the time you started practicing and more openness in your throat and lungs. If you did, send me a heart or give me a thumbs up. If you didn't feel, we're going to do more practices to help you understand that, right? Okay. The next practice we're going to do, we're going to introduce a component of holding the breath. Okay. We're doing 4 seconds inhale and 4 seconds exhale. In between this inhale and exhale, we're going to just pause, or we're going to like say we're not going to breathe in or breathe out. We're going to just take a break, right? Very small, 2 seconds break. All right. So let's try. I'm going to inhale through your left, pause for 2 seconds, exhale through your right. And then pause for 2 seconds, again inhale through your left. So it's not like holding it, we're just stopping. If inhale, we stop there, and then we exhale, we stop there. Inhale, we stop, exhale, we stop. It's like trying to go very, very slowly, like one step at a time. Okay, let's try. Close your right nostril, inhale through your left, 4 seconds long, and you just pause, don't breathe. And you're going to exhale through your right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause there. Don't breathe. Now again, inhale left. Pause. Right exhale. Pause. Left inhale. Pause. Right exhale. Pause. Left inhale. Pause. Right exhale. Pause. Last one. Left inhale. Pause. Right exhale. Pause. Fantastic. So we're going to try this other side. So right inhale, pause, left exhale, pause, right inhale, pause, left exhale, pause. We'll just do this 5 times, okay? Right inhale, pause, left exhale, pause, right inhale, pause, left exhale, pause. Again, right inhale, pause, left exhale, pause. Last time, right inhale, pause, and left exhale. Fantastic. Relax. Now close your eyes and just see how calm you are in your mind. Feel that breath is slow down, your body is more open, at least in your lungs and your throat and your nose, and your mind is calm. Just by doing few breath work. How is it possible? That's where we need to understand the connection between body, breath, and mind. We'll do that, and then we'll do a last one more pranayama, and we finish off this practice. So what we're going to do right now, okay, I'm going to tell you what it actually does, and we'll go, because pranayama is not like a mythological concept. It's all very logical. How can you access your own subtle energy? So the subtle energy is the force behind all the activities. We can control, like if someone is coming and trying to touch you, we can control them by force. But what the force with which your hands goes, who's creating that force, from where that is coming from. It's all about prana's work, right? So how to access that subtle energy so we can perform better in all, let's say, in all physiological functions, and also in your mental health, right? So this prana, if you look at it, the starting point or the connection with your body, you can actually feel it physically, right? Now close your eyes and observe from where the chest starts to expand, and from the where the chest goes and finishes its uh, contraction when you exhale. So when you inhale, the chest is expanding. When you exhale, the chest is contracting. But there is a physical point in your body, that place particularly, your chest starts to expand, and the rest of the chest and lungs starts to expand, and then it contracts, and it finishes at one particular point, the same point of where it starts the expansion. So let's close our eyes and see if we can trace, because the chest is only up till here, right? So in this whole part, where is that part when the first initial expansion begins and the final contraction ends? Okay, let's try again. Inhale, focus on your chest, be here, and see where the expansion begins, where the contraction finishes. Do a 4 seconds long inhale, 4 seconds long, and exhale for 3 times, just to feel that point, to place where that chest expansion contraction happens. Okay, if you figured it out, let me know in comments. I'll wait for you guys to say, and then I will tell you where exactly it's happening. If you didn't figure it out, it's okay. We're going to learn about it anyway. So there's one particular place, your expansion and contraction originates and ends. Anybody found out the trace, the root of this movement? Where is it starting from? Mm, okay, I don't think nobody's answering. Are you at least near the heart, Ritvik? Yes, perfect. You're very close, quite close. Okay, I think Ritvik is the only one answered. So it's actually the place like right in your center, like where your heart is located. In your abdomen, Priya? Yeah, so we're talking only about the chest. We didn't even go there. So your abdomen does not start or finish the inhalation, exhalation of the chest. It will start from your heart space. It will start from, you see, this is the point. Exhale. And it comes and finishes here. So that particular space is called pranasthana, a space of your prana. So beautiful. Like sometimes you feel heavy, you have a pain. Mentally you are sick or mentally you're tired, you feel heavy in your heart, right? And beautifully, the breath is also connected there. Breath also starts and finishes there. How beautiful. So if you can access this breath, you can access your mental thoughts. If you can access your breath, you can access your whole body, because the circulation, the heart is seat of circulation. The heart is seat of our life or consciousness in a way, right? So the prana sits in our heart center. So now what we're going to do, we're going to combine all of it. We're going to combine the mind, your breath, and your body together. So physically, you can touch with your finger, your heart center, and you close your eyes, put all the attention to that force, physical force you're giving into your heart center, and breathe in and breathe out slowly for 5 times. Okay, so I want you to connect your mind to the body where your finger is pressing, and your breath should be 4 seconds long, 4 seconds inhale and exhale. Cool. We'll try this. So you find your heart center. I don't know if I have my heart. I think I have. Joking. So let's go. Inhale. I'm going to physically focus on that place I'm pressurizing. Exhale, mentally focus. Sorry, physically you can't. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4 seconds long, you guys. Let's try two more. Inhale, eyes closed, focus on that space. Exhale, last one. Inhale, and exhale. Now open your eyes. Beautiful. So that's the practice which will help you to connect your body, breath, and mind. So this is called yoga, the union. Union of, first you should know the union of yourself before we connect it to the divine, right? Whatever name you call it. So yoga means to unite. What are uniting first? At least in my body, breath, and mind, I'm together. And then I can feel who I am completely, and then I can go and establish this connection with the divine energy around you, right? So pranayama is the key to bring that togetherness in our body, mind, and breath, right? Pranayama practice helps. So today what we did is only an introduction to a pranayama practice, but we're going to learn more in the coming days. Every teacher will teach you one set of pranayamas which you can practice and how to do it very slowly and establish a regular practice with that. So if you feel you couldn't sit up for a while, you can do some movements, like you can go back to our previous IGTV videos. You do that movement before you come to the practice so your body is more free to do your pranayama practice. Because without taking care of our body, even though we try hard to do our breath, you will have aches and pains. You can't sit for 30 minutes. You can't sit, you feel lower back pain, knee pain. Even if you sit in the chair, you feel like legs are going numb. So asana practice is quite important. So if you do an asana practice and come to your pranayama practice, it will definitely help you to live a life which is healthy. Thanks a lot, Priya. I'm happy you enjoyed it. So we will go. So I've just did a basic pranayama session today. This is called introduction to your own breath, right? To just know your breath. Say hi, breath. How are you? And from here we can go and learn more techniques. In the ancient times, all these are in the scriptures. All these are taught by my teacher through Krishnamacharya, through Ramaswamy sir, and through me. And my also all the teachers are going to come. They also learn from teachers. So this is not something we make up. And we just make our own story up. It's all there. It's already recorded, and everybody's already taught this life after life, and then after generations they're teaching it. So it's beneficial, and it has a root, and we'll try to embrace it. It's our power, India's power. Yoga is, so let's take more control of it and breathe through this. Okay, so Priya, so namaskar before pranayama is perfect, Priya. If you feel anything, you can do before pranayama. The purpose of doing an asana is to sit straight in a pranayama. So if you are back can be sit upright without any pain, without moving, without any kind of discomfort in your legs or neck or anywhere you don't want a wall to lean onto, then you're good. If you don't have that, you should do a pranayama practice on a daily basis. Okay, I mean asana practice on a daily basis before you do your pranayama. Cool. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining in. If you have any questions, please send us a DM, or you can even comment here. I'll wait for another few minutes and then I'll finish this session. And we're also going live on YouTube. So this session will also be available on YouTube. If you want your parents or your people who are not on IGTV to practice, if you go to Atma Yoga Shala YouTube, I will save it